Good morning. Thank you for watching. Another beautiful Lord's Day. A little bit cool out here, but that's that time of the year. This week is Thanksgiving week. I hope everyone is lined up for have a great Thanksgiving. And that's going to be a little bit part of my lesson this morning. But before that, we'll get started on our sick list. And we got Ronnie Robinson, Ashlyn Harris, Jeremy Judkins, Becky and Lonnie Barks, Doyle Duke, Bruce Lewis, Steve Comer, Kathy Smith, Naomi Blair, Lee Heath, Luana Peeler, Judy and Steve Milburn, Beanie Blair, Taylor Blanton, Robert Pitts, Sharon Armstrong, Jason Morris, Linda Hall, Pam Brown, and Claude Cunningham. And thank you for listening to that. And please pray for these folks, and maybe they'll start getting better. This morning we're going to talk a little bit about being thankful, and that there's a chapter in the Bible that has things about being thankful, and that's in Psalms 138. Psalms 138. I will give you thanks with all my heart. I will sing your praise before the heavenly beings. I will bow down toward your holy temple and give thanks to your name for your constant love and truth. You have exalted your name and your promises above everything else. On the day I called, you answered me. You increased strength within me. All the kings on earth will give you thanks, Lord, when they hear what you have promised. They will sing of the Lord's ways, for the Lord's glory is great. Though the Lord is exalted, he takes note of the humble, but he knows the haughty from a distance. If I walk into the thick of danger, you will preserve my life. From the anger of my enemies, you will extend your hand. Your right hand will save me. Lord, will the Lord will fulfill his purpose for me. Lord, your love is eternal. Do not abandon the work of your hands. So it tells us that we need to give thanks for what we have. We need to give thanks for the Lord. It says, "I will give you thanks with all of my heart." We've got to remember that and be thankful for what we have, and be thankful for that we have a God that's forgiving in nature and that He's with us. It says, if I walk into the thick of danger, you will preserve my life from anger of my enemies. So that means he's with us all the time. He will take care of us. So we need to remember that. And not only do we need to be thankful this week, we need to be thankful year round. So check it out. That was Psalms 138. So I've got a few things here I'd like to share with you also. This is called the attitude of gratitude. Uh, it says the attitude of gratitude can lift our spirits and brighten our days. When we pause to count our blessing, we gain perspective and nourish our souls. A young child and her family displaced from natural disaster found hope in small acts of kindness from strangers and relief workers. Though she had lost her home and belongings, she felt grateful for the roof over her head and the food in her belly. Her positive outlook inspired those around her. I'm sure that's going on over in East Tennessee, North Carolina, and those folks have been devastated over in that area, and we need to remember them and pray for them and do what we can. And it says here, an elderly man with failing health maintained a journal of things for which he felt grateful each day. Sunrises, phone calls from loved ones, memory of joyful times. Though his abilities were diminishing, his appreciation for life's moments, both big and small, continued to increase. His gratitude gave him peace in his final days. So we need to remember all of the things that we've had in our lives, the good things, and remember that and be thankful. This season, let follow their lead. Notice the gifts, however humble, and say thanks. Call someone who brightens your day. Help someone in need. When we make the choice to be grateful, we access the inner light that warms us from within and radiates out. Touching all we meet, our world could use more of that light. Be the spark. So we need to be the spark, and we need to let our light shine. And we need to be thankful for all the blessing that God provided us. Count your many blessings. Name them one by one. There's a song that we sing, and it'll remind you all the good things that the Lord has done. I got one more thing I want to share with you, and I'm sure everybody knows this one. I'm not even going to say the name of it right now. I'm just going to start in on it. And it says, back through the years, I go wandering once again, back to the seasons of my youth. I recall a box of rags that someone gave us, and how my mama put those rags to use. There were rags of many colors, but every piece was small. I didn't have a coat, and it was way down in the fall. Mama sewed the rags together, sewing every piece with love. She made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. As she sewed, she told a story from the Bible she had read about a coat of many colors Joseph wore, and then she said, perhaps this coat will bring you good luck and happiness. And I just couldn't wait to wear it, and Mama blessed it with a kiss. My coat of many colors that my mama made for me, made only from rags, but I wore it so proudly. Although we had no money, I was rich as I could be, in my coat of many colors my mama made for me. So with the patches on my breeches and holes in both my shoes, in my coat of many colors, I hurried off to school, just to find the others laughing and making fun of me, in my coat of many colors my mama made for me. And oh, I couldn't understand it, for I felt that I was rich. And I told him of the love my mama sewed in every stitch. And I told him all the story Mama told me while she sewed, how my coat of many colors was worth more than all their clothes. But they didn't understand it, and I tried to make them see that one is only poor, only if they choose to be. Now I know we had no money, but I was rich as I could be, in my coat of many colors my mama made for me, just for me. So this tells us that it's not what all we have, it's how we think about what we have. In the one line here, I think it tells the whole story right here, that one is only poor only if they choose to be. And that goes for, we may not have the best of things, we may not have as many things as our neighbor has, or we may not have all the good things that folks have, but the way you think about it, if you're good with that, you don't have to be poor. You don't think of yourself as being poor. So that one, the one is only poor only if they choose to be. So we need to think about that. In a time that everybody goes to Walmart and fights over TVs, and Black Friday and Thanksgiving, that's just I don't get that. But a lot of folks do it, but we need to think about what we've got and what the Lord's given us. So this Thanksgiving, I hope you remember those things, and I wish y'all all to have a happy Thanksgiving, and please remember all of our sick, all the ones that was listed there this morning, and sick wherever they may be. I know there's a lot of folks out there that's sick and in the nursing home, the hospitals, wherever. Pray for them, and please remember our servicemen and women, our first responders and doctors and nurses, and the folks that keep us safe and healthy. And Have a good Thanksgiving. God bless. See you next time.